Hello everyone and welcome back to my US Diary official YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In Forrester's main office, Thomas lectures his father about doing right by his mama. Ridge grunts at his son to go ahead and say what he has to say. Thomas lashes out his phone. On the screen is Ridge kissing Brooke after the deliverance in Italy. Ridge says he to save her. His son asks, "Did you have to kiss her?" Thomas is sure that his father wouldn't have proposed to his mama if he didn't mean it. No, not Ridge. Thomas cryptically adds that he needs this further than ever. At that veritably moment in the design office, Katie's gushing to Brooke about the successful trip to Italy. The Golden, as usual, is more concerned about Ridge than the figures. She can't figure out why he's still with Taylor. Katie hops on the crusade. Ridge is putting off the ineluctable. Brooke warns effects just got more complicated. Thomas is back in city. Brooke's sure Thomas will lay on a guilt trip. Katie is sure that when Thomas hears about what happened in Italy, indeed he'll agree they belong together. Katie becomes agitated over the bare suggestion that Ridge would stay with Taylor. He needs to leave her, and he needs to do it moment. Brooke's convinced Ridge will come through for her. Across the hall, Thomas implores his father not to squinch this up. One of the big reasons he came back is to watch and make sure Brooke doesn't wriggle her way back in. "Tell me you're not going to hurt Mama," he demands, despite knowing his father cannot be trusted whatsoever when it comes to this particular subject. Dropping a lemon, Thomas confesses that the reason he needs this is because he and Paris called off their engagement. She hurt him and their family allowed Liam to believe he was dying. He has no relationship and is designing for a line right now. He is alone and having a tough time. However, he wouldn't be suitable to handle it if his pater screws this up. Ridge sees the red flag signaling, but Thomas insists he is fine. As long as his parents getting wedded, of course. He tearfully declares, "I just need my family." Lee's end by Taylor's office at the sanitarium when the world-renowned psychiatrist calls out to her. She's assuming she took a leave because of Luna. Lee shrugs that she was a worried youthful woman. They catch up on Steffi, Kelly, and Taylor's engagement. When she mentions her son's back in city, Lee recalls Thomas had difficulties in the history. Taylor's proud that he worked to overcome them. However, she'll be there if he has a reversal. Lee hopes nothing happens to spark him. At Lee's place, Luna's pacing with the gestation test in hand. Grimacing, she says, negative, which is mind-blowing for this reason. Sheila walks by and asks if commodity is over. Luna harangues about being stuck there and is reminded that it's better than captivity. Talk inescapably turns to Will Spencer. Luna can't stay until he finds out she's alive. Sheila prodigies if Luna really thinks she could have a future with him. They dispute about colluding and Sheila's bear attack comes up. Sheila reminds her it was fake. A light bulb goes off and Luna muses to herself, that could work. Sheila tells her granddaughter she can relate to wanting to stay out of jail. Luna smirks that people like them can make anything be. Anything at all. Sheila tells her she's lodging for her and leaves. Formerly alone, Luna pulls out the gestation test and announces that she's making her future be. At Forrester, Ridge finishes up a call and also tells Brooke he ordered some silk. They bandy his creations and she says she loves watching him work. But she only gets to see him there. "I really wish you'd come home with me." Brooke, lugging his lapels, tells Ridge she misses him at the house. "I just want you." She appeals to him to stop being stubborn and come home. Ridge tells her he'll always love her, but he's with Taylor now. "She makes me happy." With that, he walks out. At the Forrester manse, Taylor tells Eric how generous it's for him to open up his home to her and Ridge. She hopes there's no pressure between them. She knows he set up the fashion show looker trick. Does he really believe Ridge belongs with Brooke? Eric is veritably fond of Taylor, who insists she's not insecure, just curious. You still feel your son belongs with Brooke, don't you? Eric admits he has a soft spot for Brooke, but he cares for Taylor too. He knows how important his son loves her. Taylor knows Ridge loves her, but prodigies if Eric allowed. Commodity would come of the looker scheme. Ridge comes in before Eric can answer. His pater leaves the room and Taylor tells him she put his father on the spot about the looker. I wonder if he thinks you and Brooke should be back together. Ridge tells Taylor she has nothing to worry about. Taylor asks if he misses Brooke. Ridge says he works with her. Taylor squints. You know what I'm asking, Ridge. Taylor wishes this didn't bother her, but Brooke had help from his father. Ridge says it was his fashion show he to be a platoon player. Taylor thinks it was calculated in prodigies if it stirred up old passions for Brooke. Ridge says it was just work. When it was done, he came home to her. They start making out. At the Precipice house, Finn, Steffi and Liam are drooling when Hayes appears, ready for his new academy at the sand. Finn says, thanks to Liam. Hayes cheers, thanks, Liam. He gifts him one of his toys and Liam enthuses over it. Hayes asks Liam to come with them to drop him off at academy. At the Sand Academy, Steffi sensations over the cute classroom. The schoolteacher welcomes Hayes, who goes to hail his musketeers. The schoolteacher thanks Liam for offering the house, such a beautiful position for the children. She asks him to thank his father too. Steffi and Finn rave about keeping their son healthy and safe and watching him grow. Outdoors, a shadowy figure lurks. As Hayes makes a delineation, Finn kneels down to see that it's his son and Liam in the picture. The schoolteacher announces they're going to the sand, and Steffi reminds Hayes to hear to Miss Dillon. Liam tells Finn and Steffi what a cool sprat he is, and reflects about the time coming when he wouldn't be suitable to be there for Kelly and Beth. Right now, keeping them safe is his whole pale list. Outdoors, someone looks through binoculars. Steffi asks Liam to forget about Luna. Finn's sure this time it has eventually sunk in that she's not welcome. Liam knows they see and be sure. He's more alarmed of this than his own mortality. She's delusional and crazy, and he wouldn't be there to help stop her. She's like a little witch and just shows up. Finn reassures Liam he'll keep them safe. Hayes runs back outside to take Steffi to the window and show her a seal. Liam whispers to Finn that he shouldn't underrate Luna, especially once he's no longer there to help. Outdoors, Luna watches Steffi and Hayes and gives a minatory look. Brooke is trying on one of the new lingerie designs in the Forrester office when someone walks in. She assumes it's Ridge, but it's Nick Marone. He chortles, well, some effects no way change. Nick tells Brooke he was passing through LA and wanted to stop in to see her. She hugs him and he tells her she looks beautiful. They bandy Marone diligence. The shipping assiduity has been veritably good for him. She asks if he still has the shady Marlin, and he says he's having a new boat erected in Naples. She'll have to come and see it. Brooke asks if their son Jack can join them. Nick says he's not likely to leave Paris. Jack didn't take to shipping, but rather followed in his mama's steps. Brooke giggles that fashion is in his blood. Nick's proud of him. He set up his niche. Brooke agrees he seems happy when she's videotaped drooling with him. Nick prodigies if she's happy he heard Ridge went back to Taylor. Nick asks what made him leave this time. He suppositions it was the preemption. She's surprised he knows about that. Nick keeps tabs on those he cares about. Brooke shrugs, I'm fine. Nick scoffs. He rants that this man has hurt her over and over. Occasionally you have to change course and stop steering the boat into the eye of the storm. He's not going to change and you earn so much better, Brooke. So much better. Nick strokes her face. Nick knows it's been a long time since they've seen each other, but it feels like home. He sings to her, and also reminds her they were enough good together. They flash through old happy recollections and also partake a passionate kiss. After, they peer into each other's eyes.